Do you ever look around and think that some people just have the luck? Some people just get all the breaks and don't have the troubles you do. You think maybe it is a celebrity like LeBron James, or maybe it is someone you come in contact with regularly. If you were just them, you think all of your problems would be solved. This post looks at the idea that people all have trials in life, even if some aren't as visible or obvious. Celebrities are a good example, because they tend to have fame and fortune. To an outsider it seems glamorous, being the center of attention, not having to fret about bills, and having the best of everything. Yes, but guess what? They might have issues you don't know about on the inside. Award-winning singer Britney Spears had a song called Lucky several years ago. Part of the song goes like this: but she cries in her lonely heart thinking, if there's nothing missing in her life. Does that sound odd to you, coming from Britney Spears? Doesn't she seem to have it all? What does she have to cry about, with all that money? Did it ever occur to you that someone in that position can relate to the everyday person and what you go through in the same way? She is expected to look good no matter what, deliver hits, perform for her fans, and wonder who her real friends are. This might not sound like much, but what about the lack of privacy? She can't just go out for a night with her friends without drawing attention. It might sound odd to you in your world. What if the celebrity life became dull and you expected everything should go your way in life? What happens when it doesn't? It is hardly surprising that so many musicians died at a young age, like 27. Jimi Hendrix, Amy Winehouse, etc. They might even seem so unapproachable that people aren't genuine around them. Humans do have basic needs, such as belonging, at least on some level. Her level of success might cause her to feel lonely. How many people know how she feels? Maybe Britney deals with thoughts like not living up to what her fans want, like people after her money, or like people wanting to take her down for being successful, media, etc. Jealousy can be powerful. Different trials. In other words, there is a different set of problems on her plate than yours. That doesn't mean, however, that she doesn't have trials in her life. How about a feeling that life should always give her what she wants, and abundantly? What happens when that is not the case? It is actually not surprising that musicians have died at a young age, like 27, Jimi Hendrix, Amy Winehouse, etc. Was there something missing in their lives? In his book Life on the Edge, Finding God's Will for Your Life, author James Dobson has a quote. It goes something like this: those who are happiest in life are not necessarily those whose lives are the easiest. Happiness is in those who can find a silver lining in a dark cloud. In other words, only Britney Spears knows how happy she is deep down. Others might not be aware of it. But according to Dobson, others can be just as happy who are not in her position in life. God's will isn't always clear early in life, before you learn from experience and grow. At a young age, you might think Britney Spears has it all, while at an older age, you might realize she has trials. However, just because someone has a different plate of problems than you, it doesn't mean they are more or less happy. Even if it is not a celebrity, people have their own trials. They might be a health problem you don't know about, a divorce, an accident, a rejection, a failure, a loss of money, etc. Some people are wired to overcome problems instead of complain about them. People might not know in this life why God lets them experience pain. However, Christianity tells you there is a loving God that does what he does for a reason. Furthermore, that reason is for your benefit in the long term. But you can take this with you. God's thinking transcends human thinking. You can try to find light in the dark clouds of your life, but there will still be clouds. You can't escape the pain of life,